Yo fam, the internet is literally on fire right now. Fans are in complete shock after some explosive leaks dropped that nobody saw coming. We're talking deep secrets, betrayal, and some straight up dark truths from the FBI files about the late King Von. Yeah, you heard that right. FBI files spilling tea hotter than your morning coffee. And it doesn't stop there. Lil Durk and Asian Doll are somehow right in the middle of this chaotic storm, with whispers of hidden alliances and betrayals that have the rap world buzzing like never before. Could this be the real reason behind all the beef and sudden silence? But hold up. What if the story goes way deeper than just street beef? What if there's a secret connection between these rappers that could shatter everything we thought we knew? Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Stay tuned because this drama hits hard and we're just getting started. By the end of this, you'll be questioning everything about loyalty, friendship, and the real cost of fame in the rap game. So buckle up, smash that like button, and keep your eyes glued because what I'm about to spill is next level. The drama started brewing way before most fans even caught wind. Behind closed doors and locked phones, the FBI had been quietly watching the movements around King Von's circle for years. No, this isn't just some wild conspiracy theory cooked up by fans on Twitter. This is real info from official files leaked recently, and trust me, it's way darker and messier than anything you've seen on your timeline. According to sources close to the situation, the FBI was keeping tabs not only on King Von, but also on Lil Durk and some of their closest associates, including Asian Doll. The files suggest surveillance, intercepted messages, and even financial tracking that connects all three in ways nobody imagined. This wasn't just a matter of street beef or label rivalries. There were business dealings and betrayals layered deep under the surface, and those hidden layers are what's shaking the whole community right now. The leaked documents reveal something that blew many away. Just weeks before Von's untimely death, tensions between Von's camp and Lil Durk's crew were reaching a boiling point. There's a transcript of a heated phone call, captured by FBI wiretaps, where Von's right-hand man confronts Durk about what they call underhanded moves behind their backs. The voice on the line is raw with anger, almost shaking with disbelief. "How could you do this to me, Durk? You were supposed to be family. We trusted you." The transcript reads. It's clear emotions ran high during that conversation, and from what insiders say, that phone call was just the tip of the iceberg. The family was left divided, with some backing Von's crew fully, while others seemed to be trying to smooth things over with Durk. But what made it worse was the suspicion that Durk had been playing a double game, keeping his ties to Von while making secret deals with their rivals and possibly even law enforcement. This betrayal wasn't just personal, it was strategic. The files show evidence of Durk allegedly cooperating with federal agents to protect himself and his business interests, giving up details that could have compromised Von and his people. Imagine how devastating that would be in the streets where loyalty is everything. But here's where the story takes a wild twist. Asian Doll, known for her own rise in the rap game and her connection to both Von and Durk, is named in these files as well. Now, fans have always seen Doll as a queen holding her own, sometimes caught in the middle of the Chicago scene's chaos. But the FBI files suggest she had a much more active and complicated role. According to the leak, Doll was acting as a kind of messenger or intermediary between the two camps. Some insiders say she was trying to broker peace. Others hint she might have been passing along info to whoever paid her best, making her a key figure in this tangled web of alliances and betrayals. What's even crazier is that Asian Doll suddenly went silent on social media around the time these leaks came out. She deleted most of her posts, vanished from live streams, and ignored calls from the press. Fans speculated wildly. Was she under pressure? Threatened? Or maybe just trying to disappear before the drama consumed her? Social media exploded once the files started circulating. Hashtags like #HowVonTruth and Durk drama trended nationwide, and the comment sections turned into battlegrounds where fans of both sides clashed fiercely. Some called for Durk to explain himself. Others defended him, insisting these leaks were planted to destroy his legacy. Asian Doll's fans were split too, with some feeling betrayed and others urging people to wait for the full story. One viral tweet said, "If this is true, it's the biggest betrayal in Chicago rap history. Von, Durk, and Doll were playing a dangerous game, and someone lost more than just respect." Amidst all the chaos, rumors spiraled out of control. Some claim Durk orchestrated Von's downfall to secure his spot as Chicago's top rapper, while others believed Asian Doll was a secret spy sent to gather intel for one side or the other. Conspiracy theories flew fast and thick, making it hard to tell fact from fiction. But the drama didn't stop there. An anonymous insider, who's supposedly close to Von's family, came forward with a bombshell revelation that shocked even the most skeptical fans. This insider claims there's a secret recording of King Von himself, confronting Lil Durk days before Von's murder, accusing him of betrayal and warning him that trust was broken. The alleged recording reportedly features Von saying, "I thought you had my back, but you switched up. Now everything's gonna change." If true, this recording would be the first direct proof of tension between the two rappers on a personal level, and it paints a very different picture than what fans had been told publicly. Many believe this explains the cold silence between Lil Durk and Von's family after the funeral, a silence that spoke louder than any tribute or shout-out. This revelation sent shockwaves through the community. Emotions ran high as fans took sides, some defending Von's legacy and others questioning Durk's intentions. Even other Chicago rappers started weighing in, some distancing themselves from Durk, others calling for unity despite the drama. The fallout extended beyond social media. Industry insiders reported that some collaborators and sponsors started reconsidering their ties with Lil Durk, worried the scandal could damage their brands. On the flip side, Durk's camp doubled down on loyalty, releasing new music that many interpreted as cryptic responses to the drama, fueling more speculation. But what about Asian Doll? With all eyes on her, she remained strangely quiet, refusing to address the rumors directly. Some insiders suggest she's caught in the middle, facing pressure from both sides to stay silent, while others believe she might be preparing to drop a bombshell of her own. While fans wait anxiously for her to speak, the atmosphere remains tense. The family remains divided. The streets are buzzing with talk of hidden deals and betrayals, and the rap community is more fractured than ever. It's clear that the FBI files didn't just leak information. They unleashed a storm that exposed painful truths and cracked open wounds that many thought had healed. And just when you think the story can't get any deeper, whispers about a bigger conspiracy have started circulating. Some say the whole situation is part of a larger scheme involving rival labels, federal informants, and even attempts to control Chicago's rap market by outside forces. Whether that's true or not, one thing is certain: the rap game isn't just about bars and beats. It's a chessboard filled with secrets, alliances, and betrayals that could make or break careers overnight. And as this saga unfolds, fans are left holding their breath, waiting to see what the next chapter will bring. This is only part one of a story that's far from over. Just as the FBI files dropped and rumors exploded, the streets of Chicago and the rap community felt the tremors. What started as whispers behind closed doors quickly escalated into full-blown drama that no one could ignore. The situation between King Von's family, Lil Durk, and Asian Doll wasn't just complicated, it was combustible, threatening to blow everything apart. The tension came to a head during a secret meeting that supposedly took place days after the leaks surfaced. According to insiders, some of Von's closest associates gathered in a private studio to confront Lil Durk face to face. Emotions were running hotter than ever. The atmosphere was thick with betrayal, accusations flying like bullets. "How long you been playing us, Durk?" One voice spat, shaking with rage. "We treated you like family, and you stabbed us in the back." Durk, reportedly calm but visibly frustrated, tried to defend himself. "Y'all don't get the full picture. I'm trying to survive in this game just like everyone else. I never wanted to hurt Von or y'all, but the damage was done." The family was left divided, some backing Durk's side, others refusing to forgive. Friends who had been close for years suddenly found themselves on opposite ends, trust shattered like glass. This wasn't just a clash of egos, it was a war over legacy, loyalty, and survival. Fans watching from the sidelines felt the earthquake. Social media blew up with heated debates, meme battles, and video compilations dissecting every move and lyric from Lil Durk and King Von's past. Amid all this, Asian Doll remained a mystery. Insiders revealed that during the fallout, she was seen meeting privately with members of both camps. Some say she was trying to broker peace, while others suspect she was feeding information back and forth, adding fuel to the fire. The silence on her social channels only made things worse. Fans interpreted it as guilt, fear, or maybe even strategic silence. This silence sparked wild speculation. One viral fan theory claimed Asian Doll had been coerced into staying quiet to protect herself and her career. Another suggested she was working on a secret project that would expose the truth from her perspective. Meanwhile, music started speaking louder than words. Lil Durk's recent tracks dropped with veiled shots at former allies, cryptic lines about betrayal, trust, and survival. Every verse, every hook was dissected by fans hungry for clues. "This ain't just music," one fan tweeted. "It's Durk's way of telling us what really went down." On the other side, Von's legacy was being fiercely protected by his family and loyalists. Public tributes turned into subtle diss tracks aimed at those they believed betrayed Von. The community was split, with rap pages and forums filling up with passionate debates and digital warfare. Amid all this chaos, a new leak surfaced that shifted the narrative again. A so-called FBI insider allegedly provided new details suggesting that Von's death might not have been a random street shooting or gang-related attack, but something more sinister involving inside betrayal. The insider claimed that some members of Von's circle had been compromised, working with federal agents in exchange for protection or reduced sentences. This claim sent fans and critics into a frenzy. If true, that means Von was set up, argued one popular Chicago blogger. His own people turned their backs on him to save themselves. This theory gained traction as more suspicious behaviors from certain associates came to light. Some disappeared from social media, others suddenly changed their story about the night Von died, and a few even went radio silent in interviews. The city's hip-hop scene, once unified by shared struggles and stories, felt the strain of suspicion and distrust. Local rappers and influencers began picking sides, some openly calling out Lil Durk, others urging peace and caution, warning that these leaks could destroy careers and lives. The drama spilled over into live interviews and podcasts. During a heated episode on a popular Chicago rap show, one host bluntly asked Durk about the betrayal rumors. Durk's response was calm but firm. "Look, I lost a brother that day. Ain't no one's secret gonna change that. If people wanna believe what they want, let 'em. The streets talk, but the truth is complicated." But his words didn't stop the storm. Fan reactions ranged from supportive comments to aggressive accusations, flooding comment sections and trending topics. Then came the moment that caught everyone off guard. A surprise. Video leaked online showing a private conversation between Asian Doll and a close associate of King Von. In the clip, Doll appears emotional, expressing frustration and fear. "This whole thing got way out of control," she says quietly. "I never wanted to be caught up in no games or politics. I just wanted to make music and keep my people safe." The video sparked a new wave of sympathy and speculation. Was Asian Doll a victim of circumstances beyond her control? Or was she more involved in the drama than anyone realized? To add fuel to the fire, another unexpected twist came when an anonymous rapper, claiming to be part of Von's circle, came forward on a live stream to spill even more tea. They alleged that there had been long-standing tension between Lil Durk and King Von over control of Chicago's rap scene, tensions that went beyond music and into the streets and business. Durk was feeling the heat from Von, and things got ugly, the rapper said. There were threats, secret meetings, even plans to take each other out, but Von always tried to keep it from blowing up publicly. This revelation sent shockwaves. Fans began connecting dots between past beefs, public diss tracks, and now this supposed secret rivalry that nobody knew about. Social media was ablaze with reactions. Some defended Durk, saying every rapper has enemies, and that this was just the harsh reality of the game. Others sided with Von's legacy, demanding justice and truth. Amid this frenzy, industry insiders whispered that labels and managers were scrambling behind the scenes, worried that this scandal could damage their artists and investments. There were talks of damage control meetings, PR plans, and even contracts being reconsidered. All of this painted a grim picture of a rap community fractured by betrayal and secrets, where alliances shifted overnight and trust became a luxury no one could afford. Yet, through all the madness, one thing remained clear. King Von's story and legacy were still burning bright, even if surrounded by shadows. Fans held onto his music, his story, and the hope that one day the full truth would come to light. As the saga continues to unfold, more questions remain. Was Lil Durk truly the betrayer many claim? Did Asian Doll play a silent but pivotal role in this drama? And most importantly, what really happened in those last days before King Von's tragic death? This is just the middle of the storm. The questions hanging heavy in the air were suffocating. Fans and insiders alike were desperate for answers, but every new revelation seemed to open up even more mysteries. What really happened in those last days before King Von's death? Who could be trusted? And who was playing a deadly game of deception? It all got even darker when a fresh leak surfaced, this time allegedly from someone inside the FBI's own team. The leak claimed that the agency had evidence of secret meetings between Lil Durk and federal officials that went beyond mere cooperation for protection. According to this source, Durk was allegedly offering information on other Chicago rappers and street figures in exchange for immunity and a cleaner public image. This revelation sent shockwaves through the community. Some fans quickly dismissed it as fake or planted to ruin Durk's reputation, but others saw it as the missing puzzle piece explaining all the sudden distance between Durk and Von's family. If Lil Durk was talking to the feds and feeding info, no wonder Von's crew felt betrayed, said one Chicago rap commentator. That's a betrayal you can't just bounce back from. That's a betrayal you can't just bounce back from. But then came an even more explosive piece of info. The leak suggested Asian Doll wasn't just a messenger, but might have been actively involved in orchestrating some of these deals. According to the files, she was caught on multiple wiretaps discussing moves and plans, with unidentified figures linked to both the street and law enforcement. Imagine that. Asian Doll, who many saw as a rising star and loyal friend to Von, possibly playing a double role in this deadly drama. The streets exploded with reaction. Some fans called for her to clear her name, while others accused her of being a traitor. Her silence continued to speak volumes. To make matters worse, rumors started swirling that Asian Doll's recent disappearance from social media wasn't voluntary. Some insiders claimed she was under investigation or even cooperating with authorities herself to avoid legal trouble. Others suggested she might be laying low to drop a surprise statement or album addressing all the chaos. Amid this whirlwind, Von's family was caught in a painful struggle. Public interviews and private conversations revealed a deep divide. Some wanted to publicly confront Durk and call out everyone involved, while others pushed for quiet healing and respect for Von's memory. This division only added fuel to the fire, with fans and media outlets taking sides and speculating about possible fallout within the family itself. One heartbreaking moment came when a close family member, speaking anonymously to the press, confessed that the betrayal felt personal and devastating. Von trusted these people. He believed they had his back. To find out some of them were working against him. "It broke us," the family member said, voice cracking with emotion. Then, just when it seemed the drama couldn't get any worse, a new development shocked everyone. A video surfaced online, allegedly showing Lil Durk in a tense conversation with an unknown man. In the clip, Durk appears defensive but defiant. "I did what I had to do to survive," Durk says, tone low but firm. "It ain't about loyalty anymore, it's about who stays alive." The video quickly went viral, reigniting debates about Durk's role and the harsh realities of the rap game. Fans debated whether Durk was being honest or simply justifying his actions. The lines between loyalty, survival, and betrayal were blurring, and the emotional weight was crushing for many. Throughout all this, music remained the battleground. Both Durk and Von's camp dropped new tracks filled with cryptic bars and emotional outpourings. Every verse was analysed for hidden meanings, every lyric for clues to the real story. Some tracks felt like personal letters to each other, filled with pain, regret, and unanswered questions. Others sounded like warnings to those who betrayed trust. The community was addicted to these musical exchanges, hungry for any hint of resolution or deeper understanding. But beyond the music and social media chaos, the emotional toll was undeniable. Relationships that once seemed unbreakable were now fragile. Friends became strangers, alliances shattered, and the sense of brotherhood so integral to Chicago's rap scene was tested like never before. Amidst all this, the question lingered. Was there still hope for reconciliation, or had the damage gone too deep? And then, as if the story needed another twist, a previously unheard of figure entered the scene. A former member of Von's crew who had been laying low, but now spoke out, anonymously to a popular underground podcast. This insider claimed that the betrayal wasn't just about Lil Durk or Asian Doll. It went deeper, involving multiple players within the rap community, street gangs, and even business partners. It was a game of chess, the insider said. People were moving pieces, making deals behind everyone's backs. Von got caught in the middle, and it cost him everything. They went on to say that the entire FBI investigation was bigger than anyone realized, involving an intricate web of informants and double-crossers, all jockeying for power and control over Chicago's lucrative rap scene. Fans listened in stunned silence, realizing that the drama wasn't just personal, it was systemic. The weight of the situation was overwhelming. What began as rumors and leaked files had now morphed into a full-blown crisis, shaking the very foundation of Chicago hip-hop. And just when the community was trying to process all this, another shocking leak emerged. A conversation allegedly between Lil Durk and a high-ranking FBI official, discussing arrangements and protection in the days following Von's death. The implications were huge. Was Durk really cooperating at the cost of his own people? Or was this just damage control in the face of a tragic loss? These questions tore fans apart, leaving many feeling betrayed and confused. Throughout all this, Asian Doll's silence became even more deafening. Rumors swirled about her next move. Would she break the silence with truth bombs? Or was she retreating for good, letting the storm rage on without her? As the drama continued to unfold, one thing was certain. This story was far from over. The streets and the rap community were holding their breath, waiting for the next chapter. Just when you thought the saga couldn't get any more intense, the streets erupted again with a new bombshell. Sources close to King Von's inner circle dropped whispers of a secret deal made in the shadows, a deal that allegedly sealed Von's fate. According to this insider, the betrayal was not only personal, but calculated. An Asian Doll's name came up again, this time tied to a meeting that many say changed everything. The insider claims Asian Doll met with a rival faction, sharing information that compromised Von's security just days before his murder. The motive? Survival and power play in a game where trust was the rarest currency. She was caught between loyalty and ambition, the insider said. And in the end, ambition won. This revelation hit the community like a bomb. Some fans refused to believe Asian Doll could betray Von, someone she was close to. Others felt betrayed themselves, saying that the harsh realities of the rap game forced people into impossible choices. But as tensions flared, new footage surfaced of a heated argument between Asian Doll and a member of Von's family at a private event. Voices were raised, accusations thrown, and emotions spilled over like a broken dam. "How could you do this to us?" the family member shouted, tears streaming down. "We trusted you, and you stabbed us in the back." Asian Doll's response was defiant, yet tinged with pain. "You don't know the whole story," she shot back. "I was trying to survive in a world that chews people up and spits them out." The confrontation, captured by an anonymous guest, leaked to the internet and sent shockwaves through the community. Viewers watched as a bond once thought unbreakable was shattered in seconds. While the personal drama unfolded, the legal side of things was heating up too. Reports emerged that federal prosecutors were preparing to file charges against several people linked to Von's circle, including Asian Doll. The charges allegedly stemmed from ongoing investigations into illegal activities tied to the group. This news added another layer of tension. Fans feared that the trials could drag the entire Chicago rap community into a long, ugly legal battle, fracturing it even further. Amid this chaos, Lil Durk dropped a surprise statement on social media. In a video that felt more raw than any track or interview, he addressed the rumors and leaks head-on. "I ain't gonna sit here and lie," Durk said, voice steady but emotional. "This whole situation hurts. Lost a brother, lost people I cared about, but the streets got rules, and sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm still here, still grinding, still trying to make my family proud." The statement divided fans once again. Some saw it as a genuine expression of pain and survival, others as an attempt to justify betrayal. Then came the moment that shook the rap world even harder. An anonymous source leaked what they called the missing piece, a text conversation between King Von and Asian Doll, dated just days before Von's death. In the texts, Von sounds worried and desperate, warning Doll about people he doesn't trust and telling her to be careful. "I don't know who's really got our back anymore," Von wrote. "If you got info, now's the time to speak up." Doll's response was cryptic, promising to handle things, but refusing to give details. Fans dissected every word, wondering if Doll knew more than she let on, and if she was trying to protect herself or manipulate the situation. This leak reignited the firestorm on social media. Hashtags like #VonLeaks and #TruthAboutDoll trended, comment sections exploded with theories, and the digital feud between fanbases intensified. Amid the chaos, many wondered, was Asian Doll a victim caught in a web of lies and danger, or a key player pulling strings behind the scenes? And just when the story seemed to reach a fever pitch, a surprise twist hit. The FBI confirmed that their files included surveillance on an unknown third party suspected of orchestrating much of the conflict behind the scenes. This shadow figure, still unnamed publicly, was allegedly manipulating alliances, tipping off law enforcement, and playing all sides to gain control of Chicago's rap market. This revelation opened a whole new chapter in the saga, suggesting that Von, Durk, and Doll were all pawns in a bigger, more dangerous game. Fans and insiders started speculating wildly. Who was this mysterious player? A rival label, a former associate, or someone even closer to Von's circle? The suspense was unbearable. As the community grappled with these new developments, the emotional toll became clear. What started as music and street loyalty had spiraled into a complex drama of betrayal, survival, and broken trust. Relationships were shattered, careers were on the line, and the future of Chicago rap hung in the balance. But even in the darkest moments, King Von's legacy lived on. Fans continued to celebrate his music, his storytelling, and the raw authenticity that made him a voice for the streets. And as for Lil Durk and Asian Doll, their futures were uncertain, caught in the crossfire of a storm that showed no signs of ending. This story is far from over. The truth is still buried beneath layers of secrets, lies and half-truths, and the next chapter, it could change everything again. So there you have it, one of the wildest, most twisted stories to hit the Chicago rap scene in years. From shocking FBI leaks exposing dark secrets, to heartbreak and betrayal ripping apart what was once a tight-knit family, this saga has it all. Lil Durk and Asian Doll caught in a storm of accusations, silence and hidden agendas, while King Von's legacy burns brighter and darker than ever before. Fans are divided, the streets are talking, and the internet can't stop exploding with theories and hot takes. Will this feud destroy careers for good? Will the truth finally come to light? Or will these shadows keep haunting everyone involved? One thing's clear, this is more than just rap drama. It's a raw, real story about loyalty, survival, and the price of fame in a world where trust is the ultimate currency. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think really happened behind the scenes? Was Lil Durk a victim, a betrayer, or somewhere in between? Was Asian Doll caught in the crossfire, or was she playing a deeper game? Drop your thoughts and theories down below. Smash that like button if you're hooked on this story. And don't forget to subscribe for more insane rap drama, exclusive updates, and all the real tea straight from the streets. This saga is far from over. Stay tuned, because when it comes to Chicago rap drama, things are always heating up.